Okay, hey guys, thanks for stopping by and checking out what I've been up to with collecting horror movies. This is what is this? Number 13 of the horror movie shelf by shelf collection overview. So yeah, number 13. Like I try to do in each and every one of these overview videos, I'm going to go over the previous sections and keep those as updated in this series as much as I can. So I'll show you what I got added in the previous sections that have already been covered. Nothing in numbers, but let's go to the A's. A few in the A's section. I got a good spooky little one. I like The Abandoned. Good stuff. Have yet to take advantage of that new edition, so I need to do that. So that's from Unearthed Films. Coming over, long time old favorite, The Abyss. Gotta have The Abyss in your collection somewhere. So that is a great movie. And then a new one from Full Moon. I need to watch this one. I've yet to check it out. Just got this in not too long ago. Amy the Visitor. Some AI themed horror. So that's cool. All right. And then coming down, that's it for the top shelf. Still in the A's section. Finally getting around to picking up a physical copy of The Astronaut's Wife. I haven't seen this movie in years. I remember liking it, not loving it, but liking it. I mean, I enjoyed it enough to, I guess obviously don't want to eventually grab a copy, but yeah, got this one pretty cheap though. This Blu-ray's been around for, feels like, yeah, for like ever. Just one of those titles I just keep forgetting about, you know, and I finally remember to grab a copy. All right, and then now we're on to the B's. First up, as far as updates go in these previous sections. First time watch, enjoyed this movie, The Batwoman. First I've ever heard of it, thanks to Indicator. So pretty cool, I dug it. I like the way the gill creature monster guys looked in this one, and yeah, it's a weird one, so my kind of weird, so good stuff. Gotta have that. Moving on down, still in the B's, The Breach. I enjoyed this one too. Awesome practical effects. Yeah, good stuff. I'm glad I did not pass this one up. So, yeah, The Breach, good stuff. I enjoyed that one. Great monster effects in that. So yeah, pretty much big no-brainer on that one. New one from Full Moon. The second one I've got not too long ago, but I have not watched this yet either. But it looks cool. It looks like it's a new vampire-themed sort of horror film. I don't think I'm too off on that. Something to do with a demonic entity. I don't think it's got anything to do with vampires at all. I gotta watch it. Anyway, bring her to me. Figured I'd make another one of these series of overview videos real quick before I get too behind on like the trying to keep all this updated. All right, so that's it for the updates. I last left off on Casper because it's just easy to remember. So yeah, onto covering what I got in the C's. So you'll know what I got, what I have, and what I don't have. So yeah, Casper. Always liked this movie, so glad to finally add this into the horror collection. So just family-friendly stuff. So that's that. Castle Freak. Love Castle Freak. Pretty gross movie. Gritty, that kind of thing. Gross and gritty kind of. One of the best titles that come from Full Moon for sure. And I dug the new Castle Freak. I really like this one as well. So the new Castle Freak, I'm going to leave this out just to make it easier on myself. All right, what's after that? Castle of Creeping Flesh. Slow down, Thomas. Castle of the Creeping Flesh. I enjoyed this one as well. Yeah, a new nice addition from Severin. So good stuff. I love that movie. Very atmospheric. Great location. Yeah, it's just, you gotta have it. Another series I enjoy as far as TV shows are Castle Rock is the first complete season, and it didn't last too long, unfortunately. Castle Rock, but you know, it was good for as long as it did last. Castle Rock, the complete second season. So yeah, I'm a fan of those. Got all 4 seasons of the Castlevania. Pretty cool anime stuff there. It's one of the few video games I'm familiar with in life. I've never been like a huge video game guy. So yeah, moving on. The Cat, I enjoyed this one as well. Yeah, this was the first time watch for me too when this movie dropped. Another one from Well Go USA. A beautiful edition from Eureka, my first ever Eureka disc. So yeah, the original, A Cat and a Canary. Very atmospheric, creepy in places. Just an all-time classic you have to have in your horror collection. So good stuff. Very important movie to have. Regardless if you're big into horror or not, it's you gotta have that one. My humble opinion. The Cat Creeps, another good one. 30s. I forget when this one came out. I think it's the 30s. It's old classic. Cat Creeps. Fulci is a cat in the brain. I like this movie. Not one of my favorite Fulcis, but it's just something about it that I've always liked. It's just it's a mess of a movie, but it's out there enough, and there's scenes from other movies that it's in there. It's a mess of a movie, but I like it. The Cat of Nine Tails, Dario Argento's beautiful edition from Arrow. Is this the? Yeah, it's already been released on the 4K edition. I can't remember what else on 4K and what else on Blu-ray now, because with the Arrow stuff, it all kind of looks very similar, packaging wise. The Cat People, original, good stuff. Another really important movie you gotta have. Is this another one from the 40s? From the 40s. I actually like that. I don't know. Sometimes I like the remake better. I think it's from the 80s. But I like this one for different reasons, though. The original Cat People. The Curse of the Cat People. I don't remember this one. I know I've seen it, but it's been forever. So you have the redo here, Cat People. With some actual transformations in this movie, so I like it. I like the soundtrack of this movie too. It kind of reminds me I need to hunt that down at some point. That soundtrack. Cat's Eye, one of my favorites since I was a kid. Love Cat's Eye. Of course, the troll, the wall troll, house troll, whatever you want to call it. It's like the little story there that's in this movie. And I also like the cigarette one too. Like James was trying to quit smoking. I don't know. They're all great. But my favorite, since it's a creature feature, would be the troll one. But yeah, Cat's Eye, good stuff. Gotta have Cat's Eye. It's another soundtrack I would like to get. Catwomen of the Moon, the 70th anniversary Blu-ray 3D and 2D combo. So had to get that. I can't remember if this was like and I don't think it was a Kickstarter thing. I think maybe it started off as like a Kickstarter thing, but this is like the wide release, I believe. I think I got that off just Amazon. All right, next is Catch of the Day, part 1 and 2. I believe I'm reading that right. I have yet to watch this one though. I do like his movies though. He's got a ton of them. Is this James Balsamo? Yeah, James Balsamo. Really nice down to earth dude. I've chatted with him maybe once or twice, but really nice guy. Just has good energy. I mean, it seems like he's always very smiley, good attitude guy. So that's awesome. Good to be around people like that. Kathy's Curse. Yeah. I haven't seen this one forever. I am looking forward to the newer edition from Severin. That's for sure. The blinky lights, it got me. It got me by the headlock. Just the way that new edition looks. If you guys know what I'm talking about. It should be hitting my doorstep soon, I would think. Cauldron of Blood, Boris Karloff. I'll try to get through these faster. I started this series in December, and I'm still struggling to get through like the C's. Anyway, let me know if you guys like the way I'm doing this, or would you prefer to me to just, you know what I mean? Let me know. Like, I don't usually ask for feedback, but I figure like a series of videos like this, why not? Would you guys prefer me just to get it over with and just go like this? Maybe every now and then I can't help myself and I'll talk about something. Or should I just go with how I've been doing this? Not that I'm in a rush or anything. It's just, I honestly thought I'd at least be done with the C's by now. but that's not the case. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna continue to just do it like this. Awesome movie. This was a surprise. I could say it's like a gem, like a little hidden gem, I guess, as far as newer horror films are, go. But I like this one. Cell. This one was okay. Kind of a one and done. At least that's how I feel about it right now. I may change my mind. So if I do change my mind, I got a copy. The Cell, one of my longtime favorites since the 90s. Love The Cell. The visuals are amazing. Just everything about it. Very stylish, creepy. Just good stuff. Love The Cell. I'm not too familiar with this director. I've yet to see like The Fall and some, maybe does he have other movies? I haven't looked into it. I have, but it's been forever and I don't remember. But yeah, The Cell, one of my favorites from that decade of the 90s. I believe it was maybe late 90s or something. Or is it right at 2000? No, it's gotta be the 90s, right? I keep thinking like 98 or something. Anyway, moving on. The Cellar, finally, it's one of those obscure horror films that was stuck on VHS for like forever. So thanks to, Vinegar Syndrome, putting that one out. So, another company I really like. The Cellar. This was a good one. Pretty creepy. Only watched it once since I've had this. But I enjoyed it. I'm glad I took a chance on that one as well. This one is a combo of Cellar Dweller. I love that movie. One of my favorites. And Catacombs. I like Catacombs as well. This is it's a weird double feature, but I don't know. It's fine. And I like that they used, from what I can tell, I guess this is, I'm not too familiar with Catacombs original art. I'm going to assume that's original art for Catacombs. And this is probably like UK art, because I know it's not like the VHS art for this movie. But anyway, great movies. Well, this is the one I really mainly went after, but I like this one. This is awesome. Like, I guess it's considered part of the franchise, I believe, from what I remember. Catacombs. I can't remember which franchise that was, though. Was it part of the Curse franchise? I don't remember. It's been a while. Or not Curse franchise. Oh, it's been a while. You guys can let me know if you care to. All right. Cell Count. I like this movie. I wanted more from it though. But what it did show, as far as the gore and the gooey mutation effects, I did like. I just wish it had more of it. But I like Cell Count because it's just it's odd, and for me it's memorable. I mean, I still remember it. I've only watched it like maybe once or twice, so I mean that says something, at least for my tastes. The Cemetery, I haven't watched this forever. Very rough stuff. I think this was like independently released. No, that's Massacre Video, one of their earlier releases. I don't think they do the numbering thing no more though. They're obviously gotten to be a bigger company nowadays, but early stuff from them. Yeah, Cemetery, pretty brutal indie stuff. Cemetery del Terror, also known as, is this Grave Robbers? I don't remember. No, I think it's just awesome Spanish horror. So that I like, a big upgrade from the old VCI DVDs. Just another one of those obscure gems. Fun movie. I love this movie. Good stuff. Again, with the locations, perfect. Cemetery, that kind of stuff. Ghouls. Gotta have Cemetery del Terror. I love this movie. As far as newer horror films concerned, this is great. Censor. Beautiful addition. This is Vinegar Syndrome once again. Yeah. Good stuff. Gotta have it. This is another company I'm more and more a fan of nowadays, from Error 4444, which I forget what that means. It's like something to do with like lost connection on the internet, I guess. I don't quite remember. But yes, Centipede horror. Hate centipedes. It's like one of my worst nightmares of all time. I fear of centipedes for sure. So yeah, gotta have centipede horror. Have to get rid of that old crummy gray market DVD, or maybe just flat out bootleg. I don't remember now. Ceremony from '94. It's like mid '90s, but yeah, surprised to see this hit official. I shouldn't be surprised anymore the way how things are nowadays, which is great. It's like collector's paradise now. What do I want to stop on? I need to go faster, don't I? Chained. Good little thriller. Chain Letter. Not bad. Chamber of Horrors. This one's Edgar Wallace. Yeah, Edgar Wallace stuff. Quite a few of his movies. Chamber of Horrors. Wait a minute. Do I need... Is this a different cut? Completely different movie? It's 1966. 1940. Okay, another adaptation. All right. I don't believe I've seen both of them, so I need to get on that at some point. Champagne Murders, early Anthony Perkins movie. A little thriller, 60s, from the 60s. Yeah, 67. Shandu, the Magician. Got a few of these movies. Is this the one? Yeah, from the one with Bela Lugosi in it. I'm just checking the year, 1932. I get distracted. The Changeling, one of my favorites as far as ghost movies. As for ghost movies, yeah, definitely up there, top 5, I'd say. If I had a top 5, it would probably be in the top 5. Channel 13. It's been forever since I've watched this little indie, but I like it. I like Channel 13. Chaos, another rough movie. What's the director? I don't know. Supposedly this was like the original, like the first supposedly remake for Last House on the Left, that kind of thing. Yeah, it's guy who owns Dark Force. This is his movie. David DeFalco, if I'm saying his last name right. Yeah, pretty rough stuff. I've only watched it once, and it's been a while, and that was on DVD. I've yet to take advantage of this nice Blu-ray edition, so I need to get on that. By the time I do, it's ready for 4K. Chaos AD, another indie from the Sleaze box. If you're familiar with the Sleaze box, a lot of nudity, a lot of sleaze, hence their name, I guess. Chariots of the Gods, documentary on alien stuff. I got that in not too long ago. That was from VCI. Yeah. I think that's been out for like a long minute. Another one I had to get, Charlie, Victor, Romeo. This was interesting. Documentary watch on black boxes and accidents and all that stuff with airplanes. So, yep. Dug that. Surprised. I was surprised to see something like that get released through Vinegar Syndrome. I don't know. Just this kind of stuff is kind of like out of left field, so just never expect that kind of stuff. But anyway, Charlie Says. Charles Manson themed horror/thriller film. I need to get around to watching. Looks pretty good. I've heard good things about it. Jaws. Killer Warthog flick. A bit slow and a little long in the runtime, but it's got some great action in it, some cool kills in it. But it's just a few and far, kind of between sort of deal. Or from what I remember, it takes too long to get the action going, you know. But yeah, not bad. I enjoyed it. I think I got that one. This was like, I think I found that at Best Buy actually. One of my favorites of all time, as far as like dark comedies / thriller as well, is Cheap Thrills. I absolutely love Cheap Thrills. Just had me cracking up, especially the scene where like he's not realizing the guy is like pulled his junk out and just starts. It just cracked me up, just his reaction to that. And the guy who plays the rich guy that started the game, him and his wife, I forget his name. He's one of my all-time. I forget his damn name, but he's like one of my all-time favorite comedians ever. He just cracks me up. What's his name? Is this guy right here that playing that character? Love the guy. Forget his name. Cheap Thrills, good stuff. Cheerleader Camp. If you have to watch this, the cover art just melted my brain. I was like, I need a copy of that because that looks cool. But maybe it is pretty cool. Give me an A, D. Give me an A, E. Give me a death, I guess is what it's getting at. Yeah, death. All right. Whatever. Keep continuing on, Tom. Cheerleader horror movie. Right? Yeah. Indie from Darkside. The Darkside releasing their indie collection series, I guess you could say. This one grew on me. I was not a fan of this one at first for over the years, and watched it again, and I liked it. Chernobyl Diaries. Some creepy moments in that movie. Cherokee Creek, or Sasquatch, indie Sasquatch horror. Cherry Falls, good stuff. It's been a while. This is like early 2000s, from what I remember. Right at 2000. Yeah, 2000. Wow. Where did the years go? That does feel like forever ago, don't get me wrong. Anyway, Cherry Tree. I dug this movie. It was alright. I'm glad I took a chance on it. Yeah, I dug that one. That was another blind buy at the time. Alright. Chicken's Blood. I picked this up from SRS Cinema. I've yet to watch this though, but I need to. It looks pretty like a cool little fun splattery indie movie. Chicken's Blood. I like the title, Chicken's Blood. It's fun to say. The Child. Korean maybe thriller. I need to check this. Looks pretty intense. That's why I went after it, but I've yet to watch that. I haven't had it in my collection not too long ago. I love this movie. It's one of my all-time favorites. The Children. Absolutely love The Children. Everything about it is a perfect movie to me. It gets me cracking up in some scenes. And it's just so odd. But just perfectly done. Odd little horror movie. Love The Children. Good stuff. And, should I stop? I just started. Keep going, Tom. At least get 30 minutes, huh? All right. I like this one, too. The Children. And I was going to make it easier on myself, set this over here, but I'm almost done with this little section. So, anyway, The Children. Good stuff. This one's, was this part of the 8 films to die for? Yeah. One of the few that make it onto Blu-ray. I wish they all did. That'd have been nice. Children of Sin. This one wasn't bad. That was another blind buy, another indie. Children of the Corn, all-time classic. Gotta have it. Not my favorite though out of the franchise, but it's a good one. I mean, it's really well done. I've always liked it. It's just not one that I revisit that often, but gotta have it in your horror collection for sure. It is a classic. It's done really well. It does have some tense moments. Children of the Corn, good stuff. This is like a little cheapy multi-feature pack here from Miramax, old DVD. You got Children of the Corn 3, 4, then you got 5 and 6. So pretty cool, cheap little combo pack. But yes, I would like to have each of these in their own nice collector's edition. In a perfect world, that would be. We are not in a perfect world. Children of the Corn, the made-for-TV remake, released by Anchor Bay. I think this was maybe like a made for the Sci-Fi Channel. I don't remember. It's been years. But I have that one. I do have that one. One of those remakes that's not so well done. But Children of the Corn Genesis. This one I remember enjoying, actually. This one wasn't bad. They're like hit or miss when it comes to this franchise. Children of the Corn, this one's Runaway. Again, hit or miss. Like, I like Genesis. This one was but I've only watched that once. I do want to revisit this franchise at some point because it's been forever since I've watched all of these. Children of the Corn, is this the newest one? I believe it is. Yeah, I did dig this one. See, there's just like hit or miss. It's like each time it's weird. It's such a weird franchise on how some are good, some are okay, and some are just flat out. But yeah, that one. I do have a few Children of the Corn sequels on DVD. It's like DVD only. I forget which sequel or sequels those are. I forget how many there. I forget how many there are. There's quite a number of these. I'm gonna go through. Let's go through the Child's Play. I'm just trying to figure out where to stop. Okay, I'll keep going. Children of the Damned, classic stuff. One of my favorites here. Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. Really nice edition from VCI. A really nice collector's edition. Is this their? Yeah, this is like their 4K from VCI. I think maybe this is their one as of now. Maybe their one and only 4K. I don't believe they've done anything with Dark Knight of the Scarecrow. Yeah, don't quote me on that. Child's Play, early 70s thriller. Yeah, early 70s, 72. Glad I picked that one up. I picked that up not too long ago when I was going through all of Film's catalog, since they're no longer around, just to cover my bases, you know, make sure I grab what I want before it gets skyrockets out of print. Child's Play, the first one, my number one favorite out of the bunch, really. Child's Play 2, just a all-around fun sequel, the way sequels should be. 3, I even like 3. 3 has a lot of fun moments as well. And then this is where I turn into an old man, and I'm like, yeah, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. One I liked recently, I think it was Curse of Chucky. That one I liked, and I did mind Cult. So I need to get around to watching the documentary. Anyway, I'm enjoying the TV series so far. Finally started watching these, season 1 and 2 here. I don't think I'm behind on those. I don't think a season 3's out just yet as far as physical media. So, all right, moving on. Chillerama, pretty cool, fun horror anthology. One of the much better ones as far as recent ones go. Recent horror anthologies go. Yeah, definitely one of the better ones. I say recent, but this has been out for years as well now. Yeah, 2011. That's my favorite one there, the sperm story. Kyoto Brothers. I believe that was them that did that one. Got some funny ones in there too. Werebear. That's funny. Another obscure one. Rescued, thanks to Arrow, the Chill Factor. Also known as, what else was this known as? But yeah, it's one of those movies it felt good to finally cross off the list as far as lost, obscure stuff goes, you know. All right, I know what title I want to stop on because it'll just be easier to remember. But here we go. Moving on. Chilling Visions, 5 Senses of Fear. Not bad. Chloe, another thriller. Haven't seen that in a while. Chloroformed, SRS Cinema. Not bad. Only watched that once and I don't remember it, and that kind of makes it sound bad, but I don't remember it, not because I thought it was bad, but just don't remember it. Chocolate Strawberry Vanilla. This one's from TerrorVision. Really nice edition. I think I've went after that movie like, I don't know, 3 times now. Hopefully that's it for a while. Is it 4K? Please let it be 4K. I think it's just Blu-ray. Listen to me. But you know what I mean. It's like as soon as you invest in these Blu-rays, you know. All right, Chopping Mall. Good stuff. Gotta have Chopping Mall. Awesome stuff. Have a nice day. The Chosen. Great movie. Chosen Survivors. Great movie. Another great one you gotta have. Awesome movie. Very unique, original movie right there, Chosen Survivor. And I am going to stop on, what time do we have? Oh, it's about 30 minutes. Okay, not bad. Much better, huh? Christine. One of my all-time favorites for sure. Great soundtrack. Classic stuff. And so is the soundtrack. Gotta love Christine. Very well done, unique horror film for sure. And I feel good to stop on Christine because it's just easy to remember. So, all right, guys, slowly getting through the C's. So I appreciate your time, and maybe you got some out of this video. If you did, that's great. If not, we'll keep moving on. Maybe the next video will get some out of it. So take it easy. Later.